2020 has been a very unusual year. We've had to deal with all kinds of stuff that we never thought we'd have to deal with, shelter in place, COVID, social distancing, tenants that don't pay rent, grumpy people. I mean, we've always had to deal with grumpy people, but this year especially. And it's just one of those things that you just can't prepare for as a business owners. And so we know that there's something else coming. We don't know what it is. Gordon and I have talked extensively about, what do we do? How do we prepare for 2021? And we thought it was best to potentially bring in a business consultant that could advise us on kind of how to move forward, give us some good advice, give us some personal advice. So we've done that. We're fortunate to have one of the world's best business consultants that's going to join us now. So let's go. Let's see if we can bring him in.
Hello, greetings. Thank you for having me. I understand that you need some business advice.
Yeah, we need some big help, Dwight. It's been a tough year.
Yes.
We're trying to think about the challenges for 2021. I guess one of the first questions that we had is, should we open up a second location in Scranton or maybe sell beets, or do you have anything that you can give us in that regard?
Well, Scranton real estate is booming, as you know. I think it would be an excellent investment, very wise. Beets are booming as well. As you know, make sure you put the money beets on top. But, most importantly, let's talk about if you guys need some evictions, because if you need some evictions, I would love to help you out. I am very good at evicting. I think I've never actually done it, but I think I would be amazing at evictions. So, and I'm wondering, in the state of socialist Washington, is it possible to evict with nunchucks?
Do you still have those skills, Dwight? Are you still a nunchuck master?
I am indeed. Yes.
You've got so much experience in office culture and working out of cubicles and private spaces and management. Do you have any advice for us as we sort of work into 2021 in terms of enhancing our office culture?
Yes, the only way to advance office culture is to eliminate it. What are you talking about, office culture? Who's in charge here? Who's in charge of this?
You are right now. You are.
Okay. What is this, Gordon? Is this
Yes.
Gordon? Are you the boss? Because Jay, are you the who's? See, we don't even know who's in charge in socialist Seattle real estate practices. We need a strong authoritarian leader, someone who's going to step in, take charge, and dictate how things are going to go down.
All right, that's Michelle. Michelle is going to be that person for us.
Okay,
All
fine.
Right. Got it.
Fine, Michelle. We'll go with Michelle. I was going to recommend Katie with a K, because she looks like she has what it takes.
She's pretty tough too. Yeah.
To run the office. Katie, what do you think?
Yeah, let's just take it back to Michelle.
All right. Well, then never mind. I guess not. Fine, Michelle.
Hey, Dwight, with regards to the leadership and the vacuum that we have here, what skill sets do you think are most needed in running a company of our size?
Company of your size, skill sets, balance, knife throwing, interpersonal skills, that the Thai practice of ear cleaning with the very long rods. I mean, the list goes on and on.
We should only do the ear cleaning when we're driving, though, right? only when operating a motor vehicle?
Why don't you leave the comedy to me, Gordon Stevenson? Okay, you stick with whatever it is that you do. Okay, which is essentially just collecting hard-earned people's rent dollars from the poor and disenfranchised as you swim around in your swimming pool of money like Scrooge McDuck.
All right, well, I'll take that to heart. Thank you for that input. What?
I think I struck a nerve. I think
Yeah.
I think I struck a nerve. It looks like a lot of these real estate mini tycoons are chortling
There's
behind
some
their
chortling.
cameras.
I'm doing some chortling. What do you have anything to say about sort of gender equity and other topical things about how we should be running the office and inclusion? I know that's always been a priority for you.
Listen, gender equity is most important. You know, again, the strongest wins, and oftentimes the woman is the strongest of the species. I mean, she bears children and does a fair share of the hunting and the skinning and the meat preparation. So oftentimes I'm all in favor of promoting women and making sure they rise to the top of the workplace, because the strength and experience that they have in skinning and preparation of meats and jerky is a skill set that can be applied to an everyday office.
Well, Dwight, I'll tell you, your input here is invaluable, and just thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today from your home down in California. You should.
Excuse me, California. I've never set foot in California.
I'm sorry.
In that godless wasteland.
I thought Dunder had a satellite, a COVID office that maybe you were staffing down there as assistant to the assistant of the assistant. No,
you're crazy. You're cray.
Okay, all right. That was I just saw that on Twitter, maybe. Hey, for those of you who don't know, Rain Dwight is an old friend of mine from Kellogg Middle School in Shoreline and from Shorecrest. He was I'll
get rid of the glasses.
Yeah, give us a go.
Boom! I'm transformed. Oh my God.
Yeah, show us your kilt. You put on the kilt for the show, didn't you?
No, I have it on down here, but it'd be inappropriate for me.
Commando.
To show.
All right.
Yeah.
And we used to pick berries together in the summers, violating all child labor laws, and we thankfully have been reunited in the last few years, and I would call him a good friend, and he's very generous to be able to be on the call today. He also is a big supporter of an organization, and Rain, give us a few seconds on Mona. But we are, as a company, and Rain isn't on here because of this, but we're going to give a $2,500 donation to this organization, which Jay and I've individually supported for years. But give us a few seconds on Mona and what they do, if you would.
Sure. Thanks so much, Gordon, and thanks everyone for having me. Mona Foundation is there in the Seattle area. Its offices are in Bellevue and Kirkland. But Mona Foundation supports educational initiatives around the world. So right now it's supporting about 20 different educational initiatives, from India to Haiti to the Gambia to Mongolia, and here in the United States, a number of initiatives. What it tries to do is find kind of grassroots schools and educational programs that have kind of risen up from their communities and that are successful, and then give them the money that they need to grow and help them kind of come up with like 10-year plans and 20-year plans of how they want to grow, because we really believe that education is the best way to kind of make the world a better place. So Mona Foundation has been doing this for over 20 years, and they're just fantastic. And yeah, so I really thank you for the support, and hope everyone will check out Mona Foundation. And so they're a combination of, homegrown Seattle and also international and working worldwide. So thank you, Gordon and Jay. Thanks for the support.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry for the Scrooge McDuck.
No, you're not sorry. That was the most insincere thing you've ever said.
I'm not sorry.
All right. Well, listen, Rain, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to Holiday and your son and
Thank you.
big pigs.
Thanks,
down in
everyone.
your farm in Scranton.
All
But
right.
in all seriousness, if you do need help with evictions, I would love to be a part of that.
That'd be a headliner. That would probably get some publicity.
Don't hesitate to call. All right.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me,
Thank you.
everybody. Happy
All right.
holidays.
See
Merry
ya.
Christmas.
Thank you, man.
Bye,
Appreciate
everybody.
it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.